And with that, we say good morning and welcome in everyone to the ceremonial start of another college tennis season. It's the 2026 ITA Kickoff Weekend brought to you exclusively here on the Cracked Racquets YouTube channel. We've got 28 regions spread out across the country. We've got 128 total men's and women's teams in action as we try to figure out who's headed to the National Indoor Championships in interstate rivalry to kick things off. Clemson serving on the far side. They take on host South Carolina. The balls have been rolled out. I get to say those four magical words. Let's play some tennis. You look at the preseason rankings, South Carolina coming in as the number 14 side in the nation. Clemson unranked, but keep in mind they're coming off their best season in more than a decade. 2025 NCAA tournament appearance. First for the Clemson men Tigers since 2014. The other thing they did for the first time since 2014 last year, beat South Carolina. A 7-0 win for the Clemson Tigers. I promise you, everyone on both sidelines well aware of that fact. Of course, how do we start every college tennis match? You all know the drill. Doubles point. 3 double sets played simultaneously. You see the scoreboards top right of your screen. We will keep an eye on all 3 of them. Opening hold on the board for Clemson here at the top spot. It's senior Roman Galice. He's partnered with the junior Noah Vukadin. Clemson, tough start to their season. Lost a heartbreaker 4-3 at LSU. On the other side, South Carolina, 4-3 winners over Columbia. Here at the top spot, the senior, lone senior on the roster, Lucas Andrade da Silva. He's partnered with one of the top 20 newcomers we have in the country, according to the ITA rankings. In fact, he's the number 8 newcomer, the redshirt freshman Paul Barbier-Gazu. So that's your matchup here at the top spot. Of course, we will keep our eye on it. We move over, though, now to court number 2. Caught him on a change of ends. Who won that opening game for us? Let's find out. Opening game grabbed by the Clemson Tigers. That means it's an opening hold, and there you see again the pairings for each of these sides. For Clemson, they're rolling with the duo of sophomore Victor Markov. He's partnered with the freshman Henrik Bladelius. Taking on the pairing of junior Sean Darabegi, sophomore Max Stenzer for South Carolina. An opening hold here for the Tigers. Looking at the matchup between these two teams when they faced off last season. A lot of new faces across the board. New faces in every doubles matchup that we see. It's good to be back. Kickoff weekend rocking and rolling. As always, of course, South Carolina is fundamentally sound as you will see any team in the country. Head coach Josh Goffey first took over the program in July 2010. Obviously, since then, this team has become a staple of the top 16 in the college tennis universe, round of 16 or better in each of the last 5 tournaments. They play really sound doubles. They have a clear-cut identity. Big serves, big forehands, get forward. Obviously a little loose with the volley execution there. Had to have it, they grab it. A little momentum in the service game, as you see again, holds on the board everywhere. South Carolina puts up a fast one on court number 1. And just like that, we have our first breakpoint opportunities, 2 of them coming up. Clemson breaks. They make the first move here on court number 2. They grab the early 2-love lead. That'll be a sight associate head coach Austin Rapp, who you see on your screen, certainly enjoys. So that's the battle at 2. Last but not least, let's take you to the battle on court number 3. Near side here for Clemson. Pairing of Matisse Farzam, one of the most promising freshmen we've got in the country. Farzam partnered with his fellow freshman Yannick Nittman. And again, this Clemson team bringing back what they do from last year's NCAA tournament group. The additional pieces supplementing the roster. Our Cracked Racquets analyst Chris Hallioris named Clemson his favorite to advance out of this region. Tigers looking good thus far, knocking on the door, threatening here on court 3 as well. Serving on that far side for South Carolina, sophomore Atakan Karahan. Partner with the sophomore Cole Hensroth. But look at this, more breakpoint chances coming up for the Tigers, making a statement here early. Break point fought off. We go to the deciding point for the first time. You remember, no ad, the format here in college. The deuce point, the deciding point, a big moment. Tigers already have a break on 2. Can they just grab this first 10 minutes of momentum with a break here on 3 as well? Not yet. There's your first Gamecock roar, and it's going to get chippy in the best sort of way, in a way only college tennis can. Looking forward to it, certainly, as again, Karahan, Hensroth holding 4-2-1. So our lone break of serves on court number 2. Let's go hang out back there. 3-love lead as Markov Bledelius able to grab the quick hold, and for what it's worth, again, Clemson dropping a heartbreaker 4-3 to LSU to start their season. LSU grabbed the doubles point on that occasion. Interesting to note, new doubles teams at the top 2 spots for Clemson today. So, yeah, no rest for the weary. Don't rest on the laurels. Try new things. It's the start of the season. Figure out what works, what doesn't. Let's again show you those scoreboards. On serve on the corners, it's only here we have a break. And South Carolina gets on the board. They find the hold here on court number 3. Court number 2, excuse me, 1-3. They still trail. Let's go back over to the top dogs. 2-1 spot on court number 1. Ooh, break point chances is actually where we pick things up for Gleason Vukadin. Clemson breaks for 3-1. So now let's show it to you. Excuse me, get you to the corners here. We got 2 break leads. Want to put them both on your screen? Yeah, I know you see court number 1 twice right now. That'll change. Here you go, court number 2. Markov and Bledelius continuing to cruise on serve. bouncing right back on court number one. We'll take you to it full screen as Clemson, of course, maintains that break lead on court number two. A pivotal doubles point always. Who can grab the momentum? A lot easier. Here's some math for you to find 3 singles victories over the 4 you would need if dropping doubles. But it's just big serving. That'll always work in indoor tennis. Again, show you those scoreboards. We got 3 active sets. Break locked in on court number 2 here. De Silva, Gezu, trying to grab the break right back. Unable to do so. Clemson consolidates the break lead. 4-1 out in front now on court number 1. 4-1 on 1, 4-1 on 2. Let's pop over to court number 3. 3-2 South Carolina lead on serve. Actually, we got to go over to 2. 4-1. That's serious separation. And they put a hold on the board for 2-4, so keeping pace certainly, but again, that's not enough. Not right now for the Gamecocks as South Carolina just, the execution on serve crisp. For the Clemson Tigers, 4-1 leads at those top 2 spots. Hold here, see if Markov Bledelius can extend their lead. That's an amazing first volley. Got to show you that one more time as it sets up game point chances for Markov and Bledelius. And look at how well he sticks this. Keeps moving forward. Got to get down like Saturday night. He does. Game point chances 4-5-2. As you see, they stay on serve 3-all on court 3. Yeah, that'll work. Spiked away for 5-2. The Tigers will serve for the set no matter what on court 2. We got to go back over to court 1. I'd love to spend more time on court number 3. Our one set on serve. Will it matter? De Silva, Barbier, Gazoo holding 4-2-4, but Galis, Vukadin, they're looking firm. Sound on serve. If anyone can find a look here at 1 or 2 for South Carolina, an interesting change of tactics. Again, they're going 2 back now on the return. Got to seed something. Change up the look for some sort of different reaction out of these Tigers. I don't know much more you can do. That's a perfect body serve. Jammed them. Such a sound, smart spot to hit. Again, they're not even giving up a look. Game point chances for 5-2. Of course, I'll get us back over to court 2 after that. I mean, where's that been? Caught him with the hand in the cookie jar. Just that little step over to indicate the poach. Yep. Why not take a whack down quadruple match point as well? Take us to a split screen as Clemson serves for the set at 2. Darbeki and Stenzer holding for 3-5. Did that lab land good? Oh my God, it does. Galis Vukadin in command, 5-2. They too will, no matter what, serve for the set. So the doubles points on Clemson's racket. On the road here at South Carolina, it's the exact sort of start you have to find. Right now here again, Markov Bledelius looking to put the first set on the board for the Gamecocks. Excuse me, for the Tigers. I'll learn how to speak at some point this weekend. That's special. That's how you get back for the overhead. Aggressive at the net, taking over. Tigers are 2 points away from a set. It's a match point, a break point coming up for South Carolina, I believe, on court number 3. This is where we got to look. 4 match points for the Tigers. Tigers opening set, 6-3 for the pairing of Markov, Bledelius. And that's how you respond after dropping the doubles point in their season opener against LSU. Clemson grabbed an early break. They never looked back on that court number 2. So that's 1 set in hand. What about here? I believe those are the long levers of Da Silva. He holds 4-3-5, so now it's crunch time. I think that's a bearded Josh Goffey. You know what? Year 15 on the job. Time to finally reflect it looks-wise. Always a few pointer for his guys. And again, just want to show you, remember, 3 sets played simultaneously. You capture 2, you get the 1-0 lead. You only need 3 singles victories. Tigers grabbed that set on 2. Clemson held at a deciding point for 4-all, so that's the big thing. They haven't even given these South Carolina Gamecocks a glimpse, not a glimmer of hope. Still getting forward. If you're head coach Josh Goffey, that's a point you go back, you watch the film, you say, that's what we want to be doing. But the execution just a little shaky here in early January. Tigers, 2 points from the doubles. Show you very quickly again that number 3 doubles position. There, the crowd's starting to get involved. And look, it's 11 a.m. on a Thursday. Maybe not as boisterous as a crowd as you would have on a Friday night, but certainly we know one fan in college tennis can make more of a difference than 100,000 football fans. You hear every word. And now they connect. And now finally this Gamecock crowd something to get behind. And that's what they want to do. Get forward, dominate the court position. Even that second point of the game when he missed the volley, it was the right thing, as you see again. Oh, I'm not going to repeat that off of Coach Goffey, but I'll paraphrase. Stay in the game. That's what he recommends. And now all of a sudden, court 3 a little relevant, isn't it? Oh. Well, this is why he's a top 10 newcomer. You see Barbier Gazou. The firepower, the spring is there. It is a match point, deciding point for doubles. How's that for drama to kick off the kickoff weekend? Shall we dance? Now we're playing. It's not about taking the first punch, it's about swinging back. Was fascinated to see Barbier Gazou, not the senior De Silva. Barbier Gazou was the choice there on return. It pays off. Signs of life when they need it most. Gamecocks break back, and now I show you again. We got 2 active courts. We got 5-4 score lines on serve on each of them. All of a sudden, that first 30 minutes of work for Clemson out the window. Still up a set. They need one, not both, and you'll see the teams will come on to that center court now. Honestly, as fun as it is to watch the action, it might be more fun to see these teams stress themselves out here on the sideline. It'll be team versus team. It'll be sideline versus sideline. Number 14, South Carolina, looking to scrap their way back here in doubles. What's the conversation here, that the serve missed long? Yeah. So the serve missed. De Silva arguing as much, and it'll be a second serve instead of a point loss here. 40 Love as, again, they try to consolidate their get back on serve here formally. And they do finally level the set 4-5 all. So let's pop over to court number 3. It's been a while since we've gotten to hang out again. Karahan, Hensroth, quietly now. 2 points from the set. Big. It's clutch stuff from the freshman. Show you that score as it is not 5-4 deuce. It's 5-all. Obviously, we saw South Carolina hold. But here's a game point chance, 2 of them for the Tigers to keep on pace here at 3. Tigers hold for 5-all. That will certainly do, as again you see head coach Brandon Wagner, the job he has done in getting this Clemson Tiger program back on track. Again, reaching the NCAA tournament for the first time in more than a decade last season. And it feels like they're just starting to scratch the surface. New facility on campus. It is louder in this building than it has been all morning long. Finally, these Gamecock fans something to celebrate. A turnaround you can't even believe. De Silva, Barbier, Gazoo were down 5-3. Clemson served for the set. They served for the doubles point. They had a match point. Now all of a sudden it's the Gamecocks who will serve for a set on 1. And again, this is where we stand. 6-3 set to Clemson. Holding on to that lead ever so tightly right now as South Carolina's gotten hot. Here over these last 15 minutes, they'll serve for the set at 1. Game point chances for 6-5 here at 3. South Carolina holds for 6-5. They've got momentum. As Barbier, Gazoo, De Silva here 3 points away. This is the lone senior on the roster. De Silva serving for it. They're 2 points away. This is stunning. That's obviously, unfortunately, what happened to our score lines? They got match points. All right, not yet. That's one fought off. Let's again show you that split screen here. 30 love. Farzam Nittman looking to force a deciding tiebreak. That tiebreak looking like it's going to be for the doubles point. Seven, 5, set. Gamecocks, 4 straight games at the #1 spot. What a turnaround. So it looks like it's going to come down to a tiebreak on 3. Indeed, it's the case. It'll be 1st to 7, win by 2. And if you're just joining us, what a way to kick off the ceremonial start to our college tennis season. Number 14, South Carolina, lost their first match in more than a decade to Clemson last season. They were down fast in the opening 20 minutes. Breaks at the 1 and 2 spots. A win for Markov and Bladelius at 2. Clemson grabbed the opening set. They served for the doubles point at 1, but we just saw Da Silva, Barbier-Gazu, 4 straight games for 7-5. And now it'll be 1st to 7, win by 2. Get snug enough to that net. It's all that matters. Ridiculous. I mean, the level, the fast hands. Whose hands were more impressive that point? What a quick reaction. What a get. All that just for 1-all. double mini break Clemson. Yep. And as they change ends 5-1, show it to you one more time again. Our opening sets in doubles started on court number 2 for these Clemson Tigers again. Pairing of Markov and Bledelius, exceptional in a 6-3 victory. But man, De Silva and Barbier-Gazu on court number 1. So impressive. From 5-3 down, they find a break to survive. The freshman taking the match point return. Oh, that can't be for nothing, can it? And yet Clemson can shut the door here in what has been a clean sheet of serving. Farzam Nitman, the freshman, 2 points away. All right, that's 1. Well then, they do their job. And once again, you think you have the door closed on on these Gamecocks, anything but. Match points, Clemson. To get themselves out of a jam. And after all of that, the doubles point goes to Clemson. The Tigers grabbing a 7-6 set on court number 3. Where do the best teams win? They win down low. They win with depth. Tigers grabbing sets on 2 and 3. They grab the doubles point. They'll need 3 singles victories to keep their hopes of a national indoor championship appearance alive for South Carolina. They're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. They're going to have to find 4 singles victories. We will talk you through the matchups. We will show you all 6 singles rubbers as, of course, our opening match of the ceremonial start to every college tennis season commences. ITA Kickoff Weekend underway, our first of so many matches. we'll have for you here on our Cracked Racquets YouTube channel. Obviously, we just need the weather to cooperate. That's the only factor we're worried about. If matches will end up being played, we will end up showing them to you. That I promise. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our coverage this weekend. In the meantime, everyone will head out to court. We'll reset as well for the start of singles. Don't go anywhere. It's number 14 South Carolina trailing unranked Clemson at home. Tigers 1-love coming out of doubles. Don't go anywhere. You're watching ITA Kickoff Weekend action exclusively here on the Cracked Racquets YouTube channel. And welcome back in, everyone, as singles action gets underway at our first match of the kickoff weekend. Number 14, South Carolina, dropping the doubles point to Clemson. Again, Clemson just one win over their interstate rival in the last decade. It came last season. Can they do it again here today? If they can, it'll keep their national indoor hopes alive. Clemson going to have to find 3 singles victories. I'm going to learn how to speak eventually. South Carolina, 4. One run you through. All 6 of our singles matchups starts here out at the top spot. The lone senior on the South Carolina roster, Lucas Da Silva, 11-9 in dual match play last season. Thrust into the top spot here today. He'll take on the sophomore Victor Markov. Waiting for our final few moments here, and then we will have first serve for you coming up. Yeah, that's a fun way to start for Markov. Sophomore out of Sofia, Bulgaria. (21-9) last season. Silva, for what it's worth, knocked out in a tight 3-set match in his battle with Columbia's Nick Kotzen last week. Markov also knocked out a straight set defeat to LSU superstar freshman Eric Tunian. So both men looking for some rhythm here, both men looking for an early signature victory. And again, given what we've seen in Melbourne this week, you know, to be at the top of the men's college tennis world, it takes quite a bit of talent. Of course, you think about it, 3 years ago at this time, Elliot Spizzirri, then the number 3 player in the country, earned a 3-set win over number 1 Ethan Quinn to deliver a 4-1 Texas victory over Georgia. Now both men into the Australian Open round 3. No, I think he missed it wide. Yeah. No way. An early overrule of Da Silva. Make a mental note of it. As Markov holds 4-1 love. Again, take us over to court number 2. Want to introduce all the action here. Then we can start scoreboard chasing. Fast start for the junior Sean Darabegi. Darabegi, 18-6 last season, was the team leader in victories. Knocked out in his opening match versus Columbia. Sachin Palta looking for the bounce back today as he takes on the senior Roman Galice. Galice, a winner against LSU. Down an early break here, though, as we work our way into this singles action. break him again. The call as Darabegi holds 4-2 love. So certainly, again, that's the sort of start, the sort of catalyst South Carolina needs just to get off to something quick somewhere. Keep an eye on it as we head over to court number 3. Again, a top 10 newcomer, Paul Barbier-Gazoo. Winner in his debut against Columbia. He'll take on talented junior Noah Vukadin today. Vukadin a 3-set win in his matchup with LSU. He's got early game point chances here to consolidate a break lead. I think they're trying to figure out which tennis ball goes where. As we get the right tennis balls situated, just your look again, early break leads on courts 2, 3, 5, and 6. Love it. Early movement. All right, gets a little interesting. The freshman a deciding point, break point chance right back. That's ridiculous. Gripped, ripped. The junior, Vukadin, holding 4-2 love. So over now we go to court number 4. Again, want to show you everything. Then we can start locking in on some score lines. We got a game point chance on 4. We'll rush over to Mertiz Farzan. Freshman here on your near side. Unfortunately, no audio on our court 4 camera. At least for the moment, but he holds 4-2-1, so on serve. Clemson Tiger on court number 4. Meanwhile, we go over to court number 5. Break lead on court number 5 for Clemson. It's Marko Masarovic, junior out of Austin, Texas. He's got the early 2-1 lead as he takes on sophomore Max Stenzer. Stenzer, a sophomore, but only 4 dual match results registered last season. Went 4-0 in all of those matchups. Obviously, they're asking him to step up here this season. You look for Masarevic. 22 singles victories last season. Stetzer comes roaring right back. Again, show you all those early score lines. Certainly South Carolina down at doubles point. They're going to grab, I'm going to say need to grab at least 3 opening sets. Way too early to try and form a match calculus. Game point chances now for Masarevic to extend the lead. Come on now. That's how you put the hold together. 4-3-1 Masarevic finds the line as you see here. Yeah, it's just a really nice change of direction. I think Stetzer thought that one was leaning wide, not the case. So break lead consolidated. Waiting for them to finish changing ends. Believe they have now on court number 6. So we'll get you over for our final introduction. Some new pieces here on the board. Charlie Swain, the freshman from the United Kingdom, taking on the sophomore Eduardo Cheryl Legnier. Might just have to call him ECL. On serve here, 2-1 on 6. Well, it's kind of him to offer him another first serve there. Love to see that respect as, again, you see the break lead for Darabegi, the break lead for Masarevic. Those are your breaks. Interesting, you've got a Vrom versus Plunger listed online. That's not what we have, obviously, here. Yeah, that'll work. There you see our scoreboards. Clemson grabbing that break on court number 3. South Carolina the break lead on court number 2. A little bit of a look here on 6 as well. Good first serve, gets him out of a jam there. Let's go over to court number 2. Didn't spend a ton of time there. Darabegi again out in front. That was a pretty good serve. Got to show you, Clemson open up a couple of leads now. Court 1, Court 4, Court 5. Breaks for the Tigers everywhere, and they're working on a double break on Court number 5, so we're going to pop over to it. .15-30 look for Masarovich. How about these Clemson Tigers? A lot of people have high aspirations, high hopes for what the Tigers can accomplish here in 2026. Build off of, again, that breakout 25 campaign. Good serves can get you out of a jam. Game point chances here for Stenzer to at least keep it a single break. And again, looking at those scores, Clemson starting to create some separation. For the sophomore Stenzer to just keep pace. Now into the net it goes. A deciding point chance here. I'm not going to say de facto set point, but again, Clemson just making life so difficult. Cleaner starts across the board. Saw it in doubles, seeing it here in singles now. Right back to that ad side goes Masarovich. That'll work. There's the talent on display for sophomore Max Stenzer. Extends into that forehand, keeps it a single break deficit. But let's go over to court number 3 as it's game point chances. It's actually a break lead here for Clemson as well. How about the Tigers? Who had the louder roar? Vukovic or Rapp? I got to get me one of those Clemson hats. 4-2 out in front here. Vukovic, the junior, again, the more experienced Clemson team. That experience showing early. It's just the execution's crisp. Well, that's how you know college tennis is back. And keep in mind, when we did last pop in on court number 1, it was the opening game. De Silva got overruled in that opening game. I'm not saying this is another conversation about an overrule, but certainly, again, a second overrule is a point penalty. Third overrules game, fourth is match. Just a frustrated swing. The feet weren't there. And again, separation's the key word. You cannot let things get too far away from you. Right now, Clemson's got breaks on 4 different courts. They're separated. Is it fair to call this a must-have service game for De Silva? I think so. Disastrous. Break points for Markov. He breaks, he'll serve for the set. And again, yes, he was their number 1 singles player, but it's in a moment like this where I just ask myself, how much does South Carolina miss Connor Thompson? The senior, the beating heart, of course, of that South Carolina roster, that connective thread between the years of Lambling, Rodriguez, Jubb. I could use a Thompson roar right now. He'd roar after a serve like that. Farzam holding for 5-2 on court number 4. We'll get you back over to it. Massive opportunity here for Clemson Tiger Victor Markov. He liked the look, just not the execution. So back to the ad side we go for the deciding point. His ball's just not going anywhere. Tries to manufacture more pace and pushes it long. So Victor Markov to serve for the opening set. We may have to go 3 wide. Pivotal moment as I can show you the scoreboards. Court number 4, it's a 5-3 lead, and Farzam is serving for the set. Court number 5, it's a 5-3 Masarovich lead. He just held Stenzer serving at 3-5, so we'll keep that one away for now as we go to a split screen. They play the left courts here. And again, no volume on court number 4. Apologies for that. And those sorts of weapons as Farzam does at that 4 spot. Look, Karahan was, I don't want to say a lock in the South Carolina last year, but Karahan went 14-9, 9-5 at that 5 spot. Again, he's taking on a freshman. No, that's the best point we've seen De Silva play. The construction was flawless. Just pushes the backhand volley long. Head coach Josh Goffey going to come say a few things to his senior. It's 2 set points for Viktor Markov. Opening set to Clemson at the top spot. Viktor Markov, a breadstick on the board. 6-1, he grabs it. We got a couple of places we got to move to. Court number 2, believe Sean Darabegi serving for a South Carolina set 5 for the junior lead. So we're going to put him on our screen. South Carolina serving for a 5-3 set on court number 6 as well. So we're going to move both of those to the side of our screen for now. First things first, set point here for Matisse Farzan. Not a break point, a set point. Let's try that again. Some powerful lefties for these Clemson Tigers. The freshman Matisse Farzan, one of them. It's 2 first sets as we race over to court number 6. Can he be the catalyst for the Gamecocks? Game point chances to grab an opening set is, by the way, again, 2 first sets off the board. 5s on the scoreboard on every court. I believe we've got breaks on the scoreboard of every court as well. Love the play call. He got the first serve. He had the volley. But it's a break back for Clemson. They've got all the momentum as we take you to, again, courts 2 and 5. Sarovich 2 points away from giving Clemson the path. Again, Tigers grab the doubles point. Deciding tiebreak on court 3 goes the way of the freshman. Meanwhile, Sarovich serving for a set on 5. Darabegi pushes his backhand long on a first set point, so double set point on your screen. Already Clemson grabbing a break back on court number 6. If they grab the break back on 2, close out the set at 5, would that be the back-breaking moment here for number 14, South Carolina? They needed that Sean Darabegi set desperately, perhaps a catalyst. Well, hand up. Noah Vukatin. Get to late break. Closes out the set on Barbier Gazu 6-3. So it's 4 first sets for Clemson. 3 first sets for Clemson. Courts 1, 3, 4. A chance for a fourth here on 5. And there it is. Well, rather than tell you, I can show you. First sets in the books. The Tigers, 1, 3, 4, 5. They've got themselves a path and room to maneuver. One of the last undefeated programs of 2025. A first NCAA tournament berth since 2014. A first win over in-state rival South Carolina since 2014. The Tigers had themselves a year last spring. An early hiccup. 4-3 loss again to LSU to kick off their season, but it's how they've responded today. They have put the pressure on number 14 South Carolina, and now it's on the hosts to respond.
Boys.
How's that for a response? All right, it's a little something. 2 first sets for South Carolina. They get Darabegi at 2. I'm not sure if it's a Vrom or if it's Swain here on 6, but it's a set for South Carolina nevertheless. Still, who would you rather be? Up a doubles point, up 4 first sets? I think we know the answer to that question. As we'll go pop in now on second sets for the first time. Where's a rally going to come from for South Carolina? That's where I want to be watching, and I think it's courts 1 and 3. It's got to be the lone senior on the roster, right? It's got to be Lucas Da Silva. Also think, again, the top 10 newcomer, Barbier Gazu. They need him to be good right away with the pieces they're replacing. These 2 matches next to each other as well for what it's worth, and we know how momentum works in college tennis. It's just, how many times have we seen him miss that exact volley? Pushed long in the net. It's a great dip. It's a great question asked by Victor Markov. A good strike of the ball, but at the one spot, it's just a volley Da Silva has to make. Yeah, Barbier Gazu break point chances. This is one I want to watch more of in set 2. Hand up an apology. Didn't mean to paint the line. A winner nevertheless. Fukadin finds a hold for one love. I love, though, the positive. Oh, no, that's wrong. I was like, we just watched it. Barbier Gazu breaking for one love again. I think this is the spot. One they've got to find a way to turn around. This is the one for me. Where is that other one going to come? Let's go back over to court number 1. De Silva holds 4-2-1. So they did get that scoreboard correct. I was like, we know what we saw with our eyes. No, they haven't yet. Interesting. Yeah, okay, there it is. This is why we're pausing. Official trying to change that scoreboard. We watched with our own eyes Barbier Gazu break to start this second set. Show you those scoreboards elsewhere. Early second set action everywhere. Looking for a break. Darabegi set and break lead here. Step up and rip that one-hander, can he? want to pop over to court number 2. We're starting to see some separation. Darabagi setting 2-love and an opportunity, 30-all to get that double break lead. And boy, if South Carolina could get just a quick point on the board anywhere, couldn't it change the momentum for them? I mentioned the lone senior, Da Silva. There are only 2 upperclassmen. Da Silva, and then here on your screen, of course, Sean Darabagi. They're going to have to do heavy lifting, particularly early in the year, as the rest of this team gets acquainted with all things college tennis. This isn't long, so it is a hold on the board for Galice. Still, Darabagi, that set and break lead. Something for the Gamecocks to rally around. So, set and a break lead for South Carolina on court 6 as well. Getting interesting. We'll pop back over to court number 6. Trying to consolidate that break lead here. Freshman Charlie Swain. Is he calling a let there? No. I think he tried to call a let. Going to plead his case to the chair. Coach going to tell him, yeah, we're not going to win that one. So deciding point coming up. And again, show you all those scores on serve in that second set on one Barbie Gazu up a break in that second set on 3 on serve, and the second set at 5. They got to flip something. Got to flip at least 2 of those first set deficits. It's a break back for Clemson. A big one, too. Again, yeah, South Carolina's got to flip something. Clemson's got to hold firm. Tough to do early in the season on the road. Again, this is not a team that's accustomed to national indoor contention. All of it's still very new to this Tigers side, even with all the success last season. All right, I do want to go check in on court number 4, so we're going to bring that into our lives as well. But remember, no volume on court number 4, so we'll go split screen. Check back in on court number 5 as well on serve. Masarevic serving 1-2, 15-30. Again, as always, appreciate those of you joining us. We'll be here all weekend long, so go hit that subscribe button. You don't miss out on any of our coverage of the kickoff weekend. Farzam holds for 3-1, and a roar from the freshman. Gotta love that youthful exuberance. They just don't know any better. Dolly might get a tweener off the racket of Farzam. Take us over to court number 2. Darbegi's got his set and break lead. He's got volume on his court as well. It's a Clemson hold for 2-all. By the way, as always, let me know, those of you tuning in, where are the upsets coming this weekend? Oh, my God. Did he land it? It's your shot of the weekend. Get out of here. Come on. It's all right. Camera goes out on us for a moment. Don't you worry. We got other things we can show you. Going to go back over court number 6. South Carolina's got breakpoint chances to retake that second set lead. I mean, it was close. There's no doubt it was close. I mean, Austin Ramp immediately leaping to his player's defense. And to be honest, it looked long to me as well, but what do I know? To Stenser, hold that love, 4-3-2. Maybe, just maybe, it's a little bit of an opening. All right, Farzan's got breakpoint chances for a double break lead. So we bring him back to the right side of your screen. It is a set and double break lead for Clemson freshman Matisse Farzan. Closing in on a singles point for the Tigers. Take you full screen to 6 so I could show you the scoreboards again. Now we hit crunch time of second sets. That third act here, will we get a fourth? Can South Carolina extend things? Fourth two deciders. Well, there's a break back. And they got to protect this lead. They got to have Darabegi at 2. Setting a break lead as we pop back over to court number 1. It's a little bit of a look for Victor Markov. That's an answer. Clutch serving and a long look at that overhead, but he ultimately connects. Going to keep this in the big screen again. Got to show you 2 on the side because they are nearing the finish line. Darabegi looking for a double break 5-2 lead. Farzan looking to extend his second set lead to 5-1. Silva holds 4-4-3. We take it back over again to those 2 outer courts. De facto match points for Darabegi on 2. Farzam holds 5-1. A game away from delivering the two-love Clemson lead. But Galise goes wide, so Dara Begi will serve to start a South Carolina rally. Long way to go, no doubt. Dara Begi, though, will serve for the match. We'll, of course, have it for you here. As I got to keep 4 in our lives, but no volume on that, so we're only going to keep it in a split screen, and thus I bring back 6. This is your other most lopsided lead. Gabe of Rom, 6-4, excuse me, Charlie Swain, 6-4, 4-1 lead for the Gamecocks on 6. We may have to work the triple box here, actually, as Dara Begi started his service game. And indeed, that's the case. Dara Begi's going to get the big screen. Now it's 2 points. Match point, Dara Begi. Junior's been lights out today. Gamecocks level it. And more than anything, can it be a spiritual catalyst for this number 14th ranked South Carolina side? They face a deficit, but for now, the overall scoreboard level. 1-1 overall is, by the way, it is crunch time on a bunch of different courts now. Farzam, the Clemson freshman, 2 points away from re-handing the Tigers the lead on court number 1. It is a 4-all service game for Da Silva. And that is a clutch volley from Karahan. Just stay on court as long as you can. Silva holds for 5-4. All right. Karahan holds to ask a question still. Matisse Farzam, the Clemson freshman, will serve for the match. As you saw, again, a hold on 6. Change of ends in 3 of our, on 2 of our 3 screens. We'll go back over to court number 6 accordingly. Can show you the scoreboards again. South Carolina junior Sean Darabegi leveling the match. He gets a 4-2 win at the 2 singles spot. Clemson grabbing doubles in a sudden death tiebreak on 3. It was really all Clemson in those opening sets. First 40 minutes, again, they grabbed early breaks on 3, 4. Was up an early break on 5, never looked back. Obviously, Markov, the most lopsided of those opening sets. It's a credit to South Carolina. They didn't roll over down early breaks and doubles. They are not rolling over here. A Josh Goffey-led team never does. Go back over to court number 1. As Markov now serves to stay alive in the set. It is indeed Charlie Swain. Pop us back over court number 4 again. Real G's moving silence, but as far as I'm 2 points away, I got to show it to you. Clemson retakes the lead. Freshman Matisse Farzam, the roar, 6'3", 6'2", the big swinging lefty. Puts the Tigers back out in front, and now the real fun begins as we pop on over to court number 1. Go full screen as De Silva's got set points. What a bold, adventurous swing. The inside in forehand, this one in particular. De Silva, maybe an inch and a half more elevation. He's through and forcing a third. Masarovic up a set and a break on 5 as well. Holds for 5 all, so we actually do have to race over to courts 5 and 6. Game away are South Carolina, Clemson, respectively, on each court. That's why 1 and 3 were always the spots. Did the match calculus for you after those first sets. It always felt like, again, the highly touted freshman Barbier Gazoo, of course, the senior Da Silva. That's where the leadership's got to come. Oh, it's just assassinated the backhand. 4's the magic number. Clemson 2 singles victories away. Again, 4 matches left out on court. South Carolina's got to force third sets on 2 of them. All right, there's a hold question asked. Still, South Carolina freshman Charlie Swain will serve for the match on 6.
Oh my God! Let's go Max!
Enthusiasm. I'm never going to knock it. Barbier Garzu, by the way, a game away from forcing a third. He'll have a chance to serve for it no matter what. These are the 3 to monitor. These 3 right here. 15 or 50 rule enacted for the first time this season. 15 good minutes from Clemson, they're off the court. Maybe even 5 good minutes. Meanwhile, it'll be another 50 for South Carolina if they're going to keep their indoor hopes alive. Let chords like that'll help. A little hometown bounce for the freshman Swain. He's 2 points away.
Come on, Max, let's go. Come on. Come on, baby. Max, rebound right here. Let's go. Good dog.
Again, as soon as Da Silva holds, we'll get him off your screen as Miserovic, Swain each serving for matches. And yet again, if Markov can find himself to a breakpoint chance, again, there's your 5 good minutes. Misses it long, it gets a little interesting. Meanwhile, from set point up to break point down, this is a deciding point. And this time, a successful foray forward. That backhand volley had been tricky for him in set number 1. Just lands that one, asks the right question.
Come on! Come back. Let's go. Let's go.
Charlie Swain levels the match. Now, how long it will stay leveled, an open question. But the freshman delivering. 6'4", 6'3", so South Carolina levels things up again. Go 3 remaining matches to decide this one. Markov serving to force the tiebreak. Barbier Gazou serving to force a third set.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
All right. Ace wide to finish it. A statement made by Maserovic.
These back is over 6 feet tall.
Not too shabby from the junior from Austin, Texas. And Clemson now a tie break away. In all due respect to the action on court number 3, but all eyes here. Lucas De Silva had a set point, 2 of them. Missed a backhand pass line by maybe 1.5 inches in the net. And now it's on the racket of the senior. Oh, stop it. This is what you come back to your final season of college tennis for. This opportunity on your home courts, kickoff weekend, to keep your team alive. Meanwhile, of course, for the sophomore Victor Markov, coming off of a tough 3-set loss to Nick Kotzen of Columbia. Excuse me, not Nick Kotzen, a tough loss to Eric Artunian of LSU. A chance for some redemption. what the doctor ordered. Well, if you're Josh Goffey's #1 singles player, you better know how to do this. First serve, first forehand, first volley. Doing that since the days of Fred Perry. Change ends 3-all for what it's worth. Barbier Gazou did indeed force a third set, and to show you those scores, how did we get here? A dramatic sudden death, or I should say winner take all tie break at the #3 double spot goes the way of Clemson. They also get straight set wins at the 4 spot, the 5 spot. Responses at 2 and 6 from the Gamecocks. Now it's Viktor Markov, the sophomore out of Sofia, Bulgaria, 3 points away from delivering a victory. Mini break again to Markov. Apologies, I think I grabbed the replay. Wait, let's see if we can see that. Yeah, you know what you're getting. De Silva's going to try those forays forward, but again, just not snapping the first volley the way you have to. No, he pushed it long. Nerves of the moment can get to all of us. Yeah, I missed it. God, it's nice to have the sidelines back involved. Don't get that in Melbourne, do ya? Didn't miss that one. Was no way sophomore Viktor Markov was been missing that forehand approach twice. Well, to quote the great Tony Romo, here we go, Jim. Match points, Clemson. It's Markov's moment. And it's Victor delivering the victory for his Clemson Tigers, the sophomore. 6-1-7-6. For just the second time since 2014, Clemson winners over in-state rival South Carolina. The Tigers 4-2. They knock out the Gamecocks. They keep their hopes of a national indoor appearance alive. Of course, again, another step forward in the remarkable rise of this program. Their head coach, Brandon Wagner, associate head coach, Austin Rapp. They're just building something special. On the other side, there was a world where the South Carolina Gamecocks were going to get run out of the gym. We're down breaks, 5-3 on one. They had already lost the double set on two. They rallied back on one. They started to rally here. You saw Barbier Gazoo, of course, forcing that third on three. Just again, too little, too late. A little slow out of the gates for head coach Josh Goffey's team. That'll happen when you've got a new group. You're trying to work in all these new pieces. But again, show you our final singles scores one more time. Doubles, of course, going the way of Clemson, and then wins from Farzam at 4, Masarovic at 5, and then the clinch from the sophomore Victor Markov at 1. The Tigers, 4-2, will play for a spot in the National Indoor Championships. Of course, there you see one of their potential opponents, Michigan State, getting loose. They'll take on Harvard next in our other regional first-round battle. By the way, South Carolina will be back tomorrow. They'll face either Michigan State, Harvard, whoever drops that match in the consolation final. This is a really good, by the way, round one matchup as well, and what is just one of our most fascinating regions we've got this weekend. Upset by ranking, but again, experience edge to Clemson. They showed it, just better out of the blocks, able to hold on. Clemson Tigers 4-2 win over South Carolina. That'll do it to kick off our coverage of the 2025-2026 ITA Kickoff Weekend. But folks, the action is just getting started. Kickoff Weekend kicking off in spades tomorrow, as we'll have so many regions taking place across the country. Of course, hopefully our weather holds up. We've had a lot of schedule changes. Our broadcast schedule will reflect those changes. We will adjust accordingly. But again, snow go away. This weekend's supposed to belong to college tennis, not the weather. It's the ceremonial start to every college tennis season, the 2025-2026. I'll get that right eventually. ITA Kickoff Weekend officially upon us. 4 more days of action to come. We hope you'll join us for it. The easiest way to ensure you don't miss out on anything, just go subscribe to our Cracked Racquets YouTube channel. You'll be able to get a notification whenever a new broadcast starts. 4 more days of action to come. We hope you'll join us then. For now, for everyone who contributed to today's coverage, I'm your host, Alex Gruskin. It's Clemson 4, South Carolina 2. More kickoff weekend action to come. You're watching it all exclusively here on the Cracked Racquets YouTube channel.